Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have this stunning looking watch from the Venezianico. I think I pronounced that wrong. In fact, I know I have, but there you go. This is the Nereide Tungsten 39mm mother of pearl, and I think the dial I think is absolutely gorgeous on this one. This to me is an absolute little gem. It really does look good. At the minute though, it's only available on pre-sale. It isn't actually released until I think it's the 26th of next month. So you can arrange a pre-order of this, but you can't actually get the watch properly. Now, let's talk sizes. It's working out at 39mm by only 10.4 to 10.5 millimeters thick, which is really slim, and 45.5 on the lug to lug here, so from that point to that point. And the bracelet size on this is 20 millimeters. Now the dial is absolutely gorgeous. I'm just worried that my lights inside here will not do it justice, because that mother of pearl dial absolutely looks fantastic. When you get the kind of hues of the kind of red you get in there, it looks absolutely superb. This is a watch which really looks great outdoors. It really does. In the sunlight, that dial just pops. It looks so good. Now, obviously, as we say, a mother of pearl dial. Beautiful glossy kind of look to it there. It looks absolutely superb. I love that you see the shadow of the hands on there, because it's got a real gloss look to it. The hour markers are all applied hour markers, fully polished. There is lume in there. As to the hands and the pip up here, but it's okay. It's not the longest lasting, because there simply isn't that much of it, but there is enough that you can see it at night time. Now, I like the fact we've got the minimal text. We have their little cross up there, which looks really good as it is applied, and just the text down there. Overall, I think it's a great looking watch. Now, there is no date on this, which I think is all the better for it, as it doesn't mess up the symmetry of the dial. Now, as we come past that, we've got this lovely sapphire crystal with AR coating, I may point out, on there. And past that, we've got this bezel. Now, the bezel, let's hear the action. Very, very snappy and positive. A 120 clip bezel. Let's see, does it like, is there any back play? Yeah, there's a little bit of back play. There normally isn't on 120. Let's clip this around. Does it line up? Absolutely spot on. No problems at all there. It lines up perfectly. Now, as you can see, this is where the tungsten side comes in. The actual insert on this is a tungsten insert. And so what that means is you get this real mirror effect. So in certain lights, it looks like it's black, but actually it is a full mirror. It looks so good. Again, this is one of those watches, when it's outdoors, it just looks superb. So you have this kind of mirror finish air, which really reflects all the things around it. So half the time it does look black, and then other times it is pure silver and looks superb. Now, as we come past that, the body of the watch, it's a nice simple affair. We've got brushwork going on here. We also have a polished outer lip going on all the way around there. It feels lovely and smooth. Absolutely no sharp bits to it at all. Maybe the sharpest is this on the actual, for gripping the bezel, and it's even not that bad. So as we come round to this side, we have nice big crown guards, and then we have this big signed crown. Let's unscrew it, let's see, because after all, this is a 200-meter diver. And we get a real solid pop coming out there. How was it screwed back in? Can I get it first time, he says? No, I got it. There we go. There is quite a lot of spring tension on there. And then it screws down. Fair play. So, as we look round the back, we have a solid case back. Now, underneath, I must point out, it does have a ship on there. It's very well done, actually. Is it sharp? No, not really. Doesn't feel sharp at all. Most unusual, it is actually secured down with screws rather than it just being a screw back type. Now, as I say, underneath this is the Miyota 9,039. Now that's a 24 joule movement with approximately 40 hours of power reserve. On the time grapher, I recorded a +7. But to be fair, that doesn't tell the whole story, because I've been wearing this watch for the last 5 days, I'd say. And it was gaining, I found, round about between, I'd say 3 to 4 seconds a day. So on the wrist, obviously, you have it in different positions, but I found 3 to 4 seconds a day it was gaining. And to be fair, that is really quite, exceptional for this. So really good. That's one of the reasons using that movement, they've managed to get it so slim. Because when you compare this to watches within its price point, you would be saying like this at the moment on its pre-sale release is coming in at 627 euros. Now obviously there might be an import charge on that roughly, I'm not 100% sure, but it puts it in the same price bracket roughly as this Seiko here. Now personally, I prefer this watch. You're getting a sapphire crystal, you're not getting a sapphire crystal on that. You're getting a movement which beats at 8 beats per second versus a 6 beats per second on that one. They both have 200 meters of water resistance. So, yeah, it's horses for courses. I personally think this is a far more elegant watch, let's say, than the Seiko. So, bear that in mind. Now, the bracelet on this watch, they've been using this bracelet for a bit now. It's quite a nice bracelet. It looks very, let's face it, it looks like a Patek style bracelet on here. Let me show you, well, actually the clasp, I should point out, is a butterfly clasp, and it folds over nicely. You see how that folds over and completely hides the link there. To release it, you have to press these 2 buttons there. Let me show you on my wrist so you've got an idea how it looks. Quick wrist check. I'm wearing my Breitling Colt, which I've had for a bit now actually. And we've seen what Barbara's got, so let's put this on my wrist. My wrist size is 7¼ inches. Roughly works out to 18.5 centimeters. And that's it on my wrist. Now, honestly, you need to see this in sunlight to really appreciate just how gorgeous that dial is. And it truly is a gorgeous dial, I have to say. Be interested to know what you guys think of it. Is it a watch you would actually go for? Are you brave enough to kind of go away from the norm and buy something, that little bit different? Because let's face it, at this price point, you're talking around about the £500 to £600 mark. It's always Seiko. Normally it's always Seiko, but this one I think is superb. That dial just looks fantastic. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed the review, but most importantly, stay safe out there. Bye.